YouTube, Dawson Ryder here, and it is time to talk about this week's Dino Fury preview clip for episode 3. Last week I wanted to talk about it because there was some stuff about the story that I thought it brought on. This time I do have a little bit of that, but I mainly just wanted to make fun of some stuff. So we also have some preview images which I want to discuss a little bit. But basically in this week's clip, we get the Monster of the Week working with Mucus to use this classic hypnosis machine signal thing, and Red's not effective because he's been using Troy's tried and true workout method of blindfolding yourself and hitting water bottles and being shirtless and like baby don't cry shampoo. So like he's been doing that, so he's set. And so he's using the sound dino key, and it looks a little bit wrong to be able to hear this or whatever. And it's really funny because he has a really badass line. The monster's like, "You look like you're about to break a pinata," and he's like, "I'm about to break something." I'm like, "Ooh, badass." And then 3 seconds later, after he activates the key, he's like, "Yes!" I'm like, "Well, now you ruined it." He does that, he destroys the machine, and he frees everyone, specifically the Rangers, from a spell who are frozen. And it takes a second because when they're sitting there frozen, I couldn't tell the difference between them frozen and them moving because the performance was the same. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. But then the coolest part of the clip is actually at the end when Zaytos is about to get struck down and the Rangers teleport in and save him, and then the monster grows big. It just has a couple of cool shots. Like, I love not only just to look at the shot of them saving him, but the fact that they teleported in to do it, and then it's a really cool shot of the three of them looking at the monster that's grown. Apparently the whole premise of this episode has to do with a signal coming from Zaytos' home planet of Rafiki. I keep forgetting the name of it, so I'm gonna keep calling it Rafiki until I learn it, and probably even after I learn it, because it's fun. He thinks it's coming from there, and there's like a preview image where he has this necklace, which a lot of people are making obvious Energem and Dino Gem references, but I'm gonna assume it obviously has something to do with his home planet, because when he's sitting there by the tree in this picture, he has his horns out. So you obviously always have your horns out when you're thinking about your home planet. Everyone knows this. So the main thing I want to talk about with this is I'm kind of interested to see if this episode regarding his home planet is just going to be a character-focused episode. I mean, it is, but I mean, if it's only going to be about developing Zaytos' character, or if it's going to have any potential implications on future storylines. Because I recently did a theory video about who Void Knight could be, and my main theory, or, you know, hope, is that he would maybe be somebody from his planet, not necessarily one of the original 6 Rangers that got chosen, but maybe somebody that worked with them or something. So I'd be interested to see if Void Knight has anything to do with this, or if there's any ties to the planet. I'm definitely just interested to see that. Not to mention it's weird, because if his planet somehow did survive, or rebuilt or whatever, it's been 65 million years, which is a long time. So even if there's somebody or something there, like, it will be weird if they remembered him, unless they somehow live a really long time without stasis. It kind of brings me back to Dino Charge, when you had like Sledge carrying around those bounties for all those millions of years. Unless they were new bounties, but it's just like, dang, that's a long time. But that's about it for this one, guys. Are you looking forward to tomorrow's episode? Let me know in the comments, as always. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can catch my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.